because he's the one to measure the land for people. He's the one to say, Judah, your own is from here to there. Reuben, your own start from over there to. So he's the one to go through and walk through. So his power was put in his leg. And the Lord was saying to him, wherever the sole of your foot will touch, you will conquer. The reason God put power in the hand of Moses was because he didn't even know the road. Each time they were coming to say, where next? He said, maybe that side. Which direction are we likely to go? Maybe that side, we'll go that side. But we will get there. So the difficulties that come our way, many times, the Lord allows them because he wants to train you. He wants you to have testimonies. You have had many testimonies of what God has been doing in other people's lives. He wants you to have your own. And you must be able to patiently wait to go through it and acquire those skills and those strength of your own that amounts in the end to what you call your personal, a pastor has said it, and this is the year for it, that you will acquire your own personal CV, your own personal spiritual vital, your own claims. This year, you will acquire your own testimony. It will not be that somebody said that we had, but you will also be said, this is my own testimony. You remember that when Paul was trying to assert his apostolic position, he said Jesus appeared to the disciples, he appeared to the 40 people, many of them are still alive, and he said, he appeared to me also. You see, you have to validate your own claims. And adversities have to be contested. When the Lord allows them to come, and they come. When the Lord does not even allow them to come, the Lord himself creates it. Moses told Israel, he said, the Lord brought some of the things that happened to you to test you while we are going through the wilderness. Who are the teachers among you that will never set exam for his students? But you don't set exam for them to fail them. You want to promote them. Tests promote people. And when God wants to move you forward, he sets up a test. When God wants to promote you, he sets up a test. He called Abraham and said, take your son, your only son. Your only son. By this time, he had given birth to Ishmael. And God was saying, Isaac, your only son. And somebody will be saying, excuse me, sir, how would you be saying that Isaac is only son? He had already given birth to Ishmael. God said, Isaac, your only son. There are certain things you are doing, only you know what you are looking for there. There are certain things they say you have. God is saying, I don't know. He said, take Isaac, your only son. By this time, he already had Ishmael. And God is saying, Isaac, your only son. If you have several others before you had Isaac, you are the only one who know what you are looking for there. As far as I am concerned, Isaac, your... And there are many great things you are doing that God does not recognize. And you should be humble enough to accept. And when you don't, and God now comes to do a sorting, and he say, take Isaac, your only son. And go and sacrifice him on one of the mountains that I will show you. That was a test. You will remember he didn't tell his wife. because it may not work out. The woman is likely to say, what did you say? What did you say? Excuse me. You want to sacrifice, what type of God is that? Let him take 100 cows instead. We have 100 cows. Give me 100 cows. But on their way, they got to the place where Isaac said, this is fire, this is wood, this is knife. Where is the lamb? And God said, Abraham said, God will provide. And they got to a place where Abraham told the servants, he said, stay downstairs, downhill. I and this boy, we will go up to the mountain to worship. And I and this boy will return. And yet he knew he was going to kill the boy. He had tied the boy, he had put a knife, he set the altar and put fire underneath. He had put the boy under, put hand on the chin to push it back and draw the knife. When the angel said, but he knew what he was going to do, and yet told the servant, said, wait here. We'll go and worship. We'll come back. Now, Paul argued to the Hebrews, not to the Corinthians. They don't understand Old Testament. Not Colossians, but Hebrews who had the tradition. He said the reason why Abraham did that was because he believed that by the time he killed the boy and burned the boy to ashes, he would stay by those ashes and call God until the boy come out of the fire. That he knew that God was going to bring the boy back. Otherwise, he will be there to talk. To talk what? Sir, you said that through this boy, the whole world will be blessed. Sir, you told me that through this boy, a new thing was going to happen. So how do we match what you said before to what you're doing now? Lord, balance yourself. In your obedience to God, you must allow God to sort out whatever complication he's bringing in his own way. Clear yourself. Leave him to contend with his position. And then you will know that God is faithful. Because God will defend himself. Then after that, God said, okay, seeing that you have obeyed me, look at the stars, count the sun, in blessing. Now, each time God wants to raise the bar for your blessing, he puts a test. And he himself deliberately does it if it doesn't come up. Look at the armies of this world. This world will never know peace, no matter how much you pray. Because they are not even about it. Every 5 years, the world powers, the Western countries, the G7, they invent new weapons of war. And they need somewhere to test it. So if there is no war, they themselves go and create war. Because they have just developed some new weapons. And they need a place